Are you an investor thinking about purchasing a short-term rental in the Daytona Beach area? Then you might be interested in the recent proposal by Daytona Beach Mayor Derek Henry. Welcome to Rockin' Real Estate News, where we answer what's rockin' in Daytona Beach real estate. I'm Alice Cooper, and this week we're talking about a topic that's been getting a lot of buzz: short-term rentals. With sites like Airbnb and Vrbo, the short-term rental market has steadily been gaining popularity for the last couple of decades. And at this point, just about everyone is at least a bit familiar with these platforms. I know I use them myself when I'm going on vacation. So it's no wonder that we've seen an increase in buyers' interest in breaking into the short-term rental market. But what many buyers find out pretty early on is that a lot of cities don't really allow short-term rentals. For decades, Daytona Beach has had a ban on short-term rentals. Property owners who've wanted to use their homes and condos for short-term rentals have hit a brick wall, and the recent crackdown on code violations for short-term rentals have made new investors reluctant to purchase in the area. But Mayor Derek Henry recently proposed that the city make an exception to its ban on short-term rentals in the core tourist area of Daytona Beach. Currently, the city of Daytona Beach requires residential properties to rent for 6 months or longer, but the mayor wants to allow rentals for a few weeks or even days between the areas of East International Speedway Boulevard and Oak Ridge, and then between Halifax and A1A. The majority of the city commissioners are interested in taking a look at this proposal. We get questions from buyers all the time who are interested in purchasing a property to use as a vacation rental, and a number of homeowners consider this as an alternative to selling. Let's face it, we live in an area where people want to visit, so it only makes sense that people have an interest in learning more about the rules and restrictions surrounding short-term rentals. But until now, the only possibility of short-term rentals legally is a few pockets in all of Volusia County. Supporters believe allowing short-term rentals will revitalize certain areas. Although it's getting better, the core tourist area still has a lot of dilapidated properties, and supporters believe that short-term rentals would attract investors who would fix up these properties and increase property values for the other current homeowners. What's interesting is that the Volusia Property Appraiser's Office shows that only 24% of homes between Main Street and ISB are homesteaded, and that rate drops only to 13% between Seabreeze and Main Street. The mayor believes that competition among short-term rental properties would encourage owners to fix up their homes, and that in turn would attract more homesteaded homeowners. In other words, more people would choose these areas for their primary residences. Regardless of where you stand on allowing short-term rentals, it's an interesting proposal by Mayor Henry and one to keep an eye on in the months to come. We work with a number of investors and will definitely be staying on top of the proposal changes. So if you're interested in chatting about short-term rentals or just real estate in general, we're always available. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Rockin' the Real Estate News. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can stay on top of what happens with short-term rentals in our area. And until next time, rock on, rock stars.